Welcome to the Explainer. Look at that glowing screen in front of you. Does it ever feel a little intimidating? Like one wrong tap might ruin everything? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're taking that fear away and turning the confusing world of new technology into a simple, step-by-step adventure. We're going to take it slow, and we'll master these devices together. Here's our map for today. We'll explore why we fear breaking things, discover magic undo buttons, safely fix glitches, learn how something called sandboxing protects you, and finally, look at living boldly. Part 1. The fear of breaking things. If you've ever held a brand new tablet and felt your chest tighten, wondering if you'll permanently break it just by touching the wrong button, a recent academic study confirms you are completely normal. For many older adults, the pure fear of breaking the device is a massive wall. It literally stops us before we even start. And researchers know exactly why this anxiety happens. It's the huge, confusing words, the massive paper instructions that unfold like an endless map, the total frustration of not knowing what to click. It is completely overwhelming. But today, we are throwing those messy instructions right in the trash. We're replacing all that stress with clear, gentle, step-by-step knowledge. Part 2. The magic undo buttons. Picture this. You're typing a sweet message to your grandchild on an Apple iPhone. Suddenly, oops, you accidentally delete it. Don't panic, just take 3 fingers, place them flat right in the center of the screen, just like resting your hand on a table. Now gently wipe those 3 fingers slightly to the left. A tiny banner will pop up that says undo. Tap it, and just like magic, your message is back. Whether you have an iPhone or an Android, there is always a built-in safety net. iPhones use that 3-finger wipe we just talked about, or even a firm shake. But Android phones? They have a visual button. Just look for a friendly little arrow pointing backward. Tap that arrow, and the mistake simply disappears. Part 3. Fixing glitches safely. Sometimes a phone just gets confused and acts a little glitchy. When you go into the settings to fix it, you absolutely need to know which button is your friend. One button says Factory Data Reset. Never, ever click this. It acts like a giant vacuum and erases everything. Instead, find the safe option, Reset All Settings. It gently untangles the confusion in the software, but keeps all your personal items perfectly safe. And by safe, I mean you will lose absolutely 0 personal files, 0 contacts, 0 messages, 0 precious photos of your family. Your digital life is completely protected. Part 4. Sandboxes keep apps safe. I want you to imagine a beautiful, sunny park. In this park, there are several little sandboxes, each surrounded by a very tall, very strong fence. Think of the apps on your phone, like your weather app or your camera, as kids playing in their own separate sandboxes. Because of those tall fences, they can't throw sand at each other. If one app gets a bug and starts misbehaving, it is trapped right there in its own sandbox. It absolutely cannot hurt the rest of your phone or peek at your private information. It doesn't matter if your device runs Android or Apple iOS. Both systems use these strict, invisible fences. They work silently in the background, isolating apps to make sure your personal information stays locked down tight. You don't even have to turn it on. Your device is already acting like your personal bodyguard. Part 5. Living bold and fearless. Now that you know you have these invisible bodyguards and magic erasers, what can you do? You can explore. You can use your secure tablet to watch beautiful, inspiring stories, like the Fearless film series from Feros Care. These films celebrate seniors and individuals with disabilities living massive, bold lives, like a young man with Down syndrome or a brilliant chef who happens to be legally deaf and blind. Technology brings their brave, barrier-breaking stories right into your hands. And once you master these simple tools, a whole new world opens up. You can safely join virtual social centers right from your favorite chair. Imagine logging in for a virtual Oktoberfest. You're wearing a funny hat, raising a glass, and laughing with new friends through the screen. It's a wonderful, simple way to completely defeat loneliness. You have the tools. You have the safety nets. The anxiety can finally fade away. So I'll leave you with this one thought. Now that the fear is gone, how will you use technology to connect with the world and live fearlessly?